Frying pan?
Yeah, a lawyer woman, because I told her I ain't gonna work out there. I looked at my check. I said, watch, I work if you make double what I make. And I just told her she go ahead and pay the bills. She do a frying pan, and then she was gonna kick me out of the house, but the law said she can't kick me out because she did knock my head in so many times. I don't even know who's who.
Well, that's unfortunate, but I'm sure if you bought some flowers and
I can't afford no flower. I'm a panhandler, man.
Oh,
What I can do is go to other people's yard and pick up their flowers. But I accidentally let the roots of the dirt on there, and she got very upset because she thought I bought them flowers and I was sorry, honey. And the next thing you know, was a worm that came out. She was very upset.
Oh, I see. I didn't know things were that bad.
Very bad. And then my woman, you know, because she's a black woman, right?
Yes.
She had a nerve because I told her, she said she wanted me to leave. I said, I go ahead and leave. I'm going to get me another woman.
Oh, you actually told her that?
Mm-hmm. Because she made me mad because I was at a slumber party at her house and she made the milk and cookies, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she had the nerve to tell me all of a sudden that I wasn't the king of the house no more. Then I'm slipping a little bit. And I had to go out there and go to the doctor and buy the blue pill on my vitamins, on the Flintstone vitamins, because she said I ain't the man I used to be, and I got very upset. And I said, you better call 911 right now before you might find yourself in another circumstance.
You mean the blue pill?
The vitamin.
Oh, the vitamin. It's also known as Viagra, right?
I don't do that type of stuff. I go down to the, what do you call it, the pharmacy. I said, put that in the bag. Hey, how you doing? The classmates say, I said, how you doing? Oh, I see you use Viagra now. You're 40 years old. I said, oh, that's not for me. That's just for my buddy. Well, how many buddies let you buy that for you? I said, don't know. Put it up and pack it up real quick.
Oh, I see. Well, it's a vitamin pill that gives you a little energy, right?
I had to take about 6 of them.
About 6? Oh, boy.
The first couple don't work.
Okay.
She's still like a library to me.
Okay.
And she got a mean looking face.
Well, just continue to take your medicine, and I'm sure things will turn around in your favor.
And then American women, they get on my nerves too. They want you to go ahead and, like I said, be the breadwinner.
Yes.
But it's equal rights now. Women can go ahead and work. I don't like to work. I've been working all my life. I just want a woman this is what I want. I want a woman just to take care of me, pay all the bills, and then put a crown on my head and let me be the boss and rule the whole house, and still she pay the bills and give me her check and don't call the police on me.
Now, you actually think that's going to come to pass?
They said it's 1 billion women out here, right?
Yes.
So it's supposed to be one woman out there that go for that, ain't it?
Well, you might. That's stretching it a bit, but you might get that one out of 10,000.
I need that one. Like you the boss, right?
I most definitely am the boss.
Now, my mother told me this. She said this when y'all was married. She said, I ain't with your daddy today because your daddy talk about he the boss. Talk about I got to walk beside him. You know how independent black women are. She said, I'm the boss. She said, he ain't going to tell me he the boss. Like he said, y'all went to, you and my sister Yvette, you was going to take them to the museum. They said they didn't want to go to the museum, so they just jumped out the car. You said you drove off with to the museum anyway.
I left him and went to the museum by myself.
Because he the boss. He like looking at them dinosaurs.
I really do, you know. No one, absolutely no one embarrasses me.
That's right. Like my mom said too, she said she ain't with you today too because you talk about you the boss and she gonna cook and clean this and that and that. She said she independent black woman that sell real estate. She ain't got to take no crap for no man. And then next thing you know, y'all got older now and the kids done grow up and she talk about y'all need to have a double together, live both together. I said, well, ain't this the same man that just said that you wouldn't marry him because he the boss, but then when you talk about having a double woman and told her boyfriend that and the boyfriend got quiet too?
I'll say one thing. She's full of surprises.
Full of surprises. Dad said he ain't been in a missionary boat with my mother since 1980. He remember the date. He don't remember anything else but the missionary boat. Why is that?
That's the boat that took me to my freedom, you know. But your mother's a good woman. She's a good woman, but I just can't agree with many of her philosophies.
That's right. All women out there need to know the man, the boss.
Always.
Always the boss. Like that's why I'm gonna go. I'm tired of American women. The Lord and show me the way.
He showed you the way, huh?
Yeah, my woman to argue all about I ain't got no money. Went to the welfare office all day, going in line for the food stamps, trying to go ahead and get this application to go ahead and get a job for 1 day, work 1 day a week, and she ain't happy with that. I would say I'm gonna work 1 day a week. I don't work 5 days a week. I'm tired 5 days a week. I got the rest. I don't like going to work because it reminds me of slavery time when they used to tell us we had to work. When the man making me, I feel like a slave because I'm working for what minimum wage $7.40 an hour, and everybody else making $13 and $15 an hour. I feel like the man gonna tell me to go ahead and work and do what I don't want to do. I tell the man I'm gonna do the CP way. I'm gonna go ahead and work when I feel like working, and all of a sudden I keep going back to the office with the blueprint. And then then my woman got mad too. She wanted me to pay the electric bill and the DP&L bill, right? And she know I ain't working because I'm panhandling man. So I said, baby, don't worry about it. I'm going to be the man, and take care of the bill. So what I did is this. While she was asleep, I drove all the way down to community center where the people stay all night.
Yes.
And they hand them people their electric bill and they pay the bill. I didn't tell them that. So I stayed there all night at 4 o'clock in the morning at the community center. And they paid my bill, and I told her I paid the bill myself.
Well, I'm sure she was very, very happy that you did that.
She was happy until she woke up the next day, and they were talking about all the poor people getting the electric bill paid, and they stand there at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning and get the DP&L paid in that building, the community center, right?
Yeah.
And she saw me up there, and I forgot that I like to be on TV, right? So I said, hey, I'm on that too. I'm trying to get my bill too. And she saw that, and her girlfriend seen it.
Oh.
And next thing you know, when I walked in her house, a black woman's house, and did that, and she didn't give me the milk and cookies because she was so happy that I paid the electric bill to find out that they paid the bill. Next thing I know, I woke up 3 days later, I was at my mama's house, asked her what happened.
What? By the way, what did happen?
She done hit me so hard with the frying pan that she shipped me back to my mother's house, and I don't even know how I got there.
Well, all because you were trying to do the right thing.
Yeah, pay the bill. I didn't work to pay the bill. I just was out there with the people. I was working, standing there 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning in line trying for them to pay the bill. And they told her I paid the bill.
Has it ever occurred to you that perhaps you're involved with the wrong woman?
I think you're right. That's why I say I'm tired of American women. Like the Lord that gave me the vision.
You got a vision from the Lord.
Well, it was like I woke up 3 o'clock in the morning because my woman argued with me so mad that I was just having nightmares of her getting on my nerves, and I was thinking of so many times that I could teach and turn out how many times I'm going to be choking this woman. And I didn't want to go to jail, Montgomery County jail, because I know domestic violence make you do that. But when you're poor, you're thinking about domestic violence or your woman all the time when she said you ain't no good and you ain't no man, this and that and that. So then I woke up 3 o'clock in the morning, right? And then I seen the way.
Oh, the way.
I say that, and people in Africa, they happy to have a bowl of soup and rice.
That's true, that's true.
And the women in Africa, they gulp up that soup. They so proud to have that bowl, that soup and water, right?
You mean over in Africa?
Where they feed the kids?
Yes.
The Ethiopian kids. And I seen that they had the 7 of the parents on there, and the woman was just living in like in the shack, right?
Oh, yes.
Someone was living in the graveyard, and they was getting them bowls and soup, and she was so happy that she had it.
So you feel that if you went back to the motherland, to Africa, that you might find that perfect mate that was meant for you and who would appreciate you.
Just giving her the little things in life.
Oh, yes.
And then I tried one more time before I was about to divorce my wife. Because she's an independent black woman that got a good job.
Oh, good job.
Real dark skin, long hair, beautiful. And got the perfect everything. A lawyer woman. Yes. I went ahead and I went to the food store, right? You swiped the welfare card, gave her some water out of the sink, and gave her a bowl of soup, and showed her that, and then recorded that part. I recorded that episode where that woman ate the food in Africa, was so happy. And she said, "What's this for?" And I gave her some water and some rice.
Yes.
And I cooked it to her, and I said, "The woman in Africa happy once you be happy in America."
I'm sure she appreciate your effort.
She was so appreciative that she slapped me so many times, I started calling 911.
Wait a minute. She slapped you?
She slapped me so many times, I had to call 911. She was very mad about that bowl of soup.
It sounds like she's a woman that is unappreciative of the things you do for her.
The things I do for her. And so the next thing I know, I went to my mama's house. She gave me a trip. I told her about the American women, and the American women ain't treat me right.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't appreciate a broke black man that ain't got no money, that look good,
Oh, okay.
that catch the RTA bus with the bus tokens, and eat fried chicken and Kool-Aid, and don't like to share his chicken with nobody but eat it for himself, and bootleg movies on the side, trying to hustle, pumping people's gas. And my mother said, you know what, go ahead and go to Africa, the motherland. A black woman will treat you right in Africa, because I love my black sister, my Nubian queen. So when I had my trip all the way to Africa, I was smiling. The stewardess was like, oh, what's going on? You ever been to Africa? I said, I ain't never been to the motherland, but I'm about to find my sweet, beautiful woman. So I just shipped down to Africa, and I seen all the African women. They all were models, but they didn't have too much clothing. They looked like Eve in the Bible, right? So I just started running up to the African women.
Oh, okay.
Start hitting on all the dark African women. I said, the lovely princess. I said, how you doing? I'm an American black man. They were very happy because they ain't never heard a black man in America that could speak so well English.
Mm-hmm.
And then next thing you know,
Yeah.
I got me a beautiful African woman. We then ran all into the woods. She done showed me how to throw the spear at the zebras and tigers and all that. And I
yeah.
put a crown on my head and made me feel like I'm the king of Africa. I said, I ain't never coming back to America. I'm a king of Africa, where my roots at.
Okay.
And then next day, no, you came down there.
Well, I sort of missed you. They told me you had taken a sudden trip to Africa, and I said, well, let me see if I can locate my son and make sure that everything is going well with him, and that's why I appeared on the scene, and I was good to know that you were happy to see me.
Very happy. And then I introduced my dad to a beautiful black, dark, that looked like Darth Vader. Beautiful long hair, princess, African woman. Got my dad light skin. Next thing you know, my dad been there for about a month. He started getting as dark as me. He said, hold on, what happened to my light bright color? For what?
That sun was pretty hot over
Pretty
there.
hot out there. And next thing you know, me and dad got in a surprise that we never thought we had before.
Yes.
The African beauty queen said, hold on a minute. In America, they have hair stores where they can get their hair straight. I said, hold on, man, you a beautiful African princess woman with nappy hair, the way we like it, like Kunta Kinte type of women. Well, you need to go to the hair salon. She said, hold on a minute, Mr. American black man. And then my dad's eyes rose and said, hold on, get here. This sound like a rerun. You gonna take us to get our head done with your American money. And then she had the bone in her mouth. I thought she stole the bone from a dog, but ain't no dogs in Africa.
Okay.
And next thing you know, that woman told me this.
What did she tell you?
She said she tired of having her American broke black man. She thought I was gonna give her a green card back to Africa, to America, a green card back to America, so she could live the lovely life that the black women live in America. And she want to have an attitude just like the black woman in America and get her hair and nails done. I said, hold on a minute. I said, is there McDonald's here? Because I'm about to have a nervous breakdown in Africa. So I drove all around the house. I said, where McDonald's? And they said, I don't know about McDonald's. We make our own McDonald's. I said, where your McDonald's? Your McDonald's tastes better than American McDonald's. They said, hold on just a minute, my brother. Here goes some zebra meat and monkey meat. I said, I don't like monkey meat. For one, I don't like to chase a monkey. And I sure don't want to eat no monkeys, for one. I got very mad because my African queen was starting to get a little attitude. I said, I can go back to America for this bull crap.
You know, it sounds like maybe she found a copy of Ebony magazine and saw the articles and saw the American women and how they seem to be prospering. Maybe that caused her to desire the things that the American woman desires, and it almost looks like you ran away and went from the frying pan into the furnace.
To the furnace. And the woman tried to put me in a pot to cook me.
Oh,